Hey, look! Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade Chamber. Yes, this must be the way.
Windblade!
Oh shit.
It only takes us up to here. Aw, if that wind current was stronger, we'd be able to reach the top in one go. Huh? Why? Oh, Paimon gets it. If it was a secret, Ganyu wouldn't have let us try to find it ourselves, right? All right, let's follow your plan. Then we can... Oh, hang on a moment. Look down there. Looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista. Paimon has a new idea. Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista? No. Paimon may have just forgotten to think about the safety
Busy
measures.
listening.
Oh, that's right. Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong Ballista to see if there's another way up nearby.
A reward on the road.
Two stars.
Halt! Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Exactly. What are you talking about? We're invited guests. What makes you think you can treat us like this? No. Wait. Maybe this was Ningguang's plan all along. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a Millelith ambush here to arrest us. Now Paimon's mad. You, over there. This is a trick, isn't it? How shameless.
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean, shameless?
What nonsense! Seize these suspicious intruders at once!
Well, here they come. Line them up and knock them down.
Oh, that boss should kill him.
Who goes there?
What? Oh shit, there was it was waves. Oh fuck.
Attack! Take this!
You've been a naughty boy.
Take the target alive!
You're never gonna take this target alive.
You're in for a little shock.
Let the try Tactical! Retreat! Yeah! Bested! Who goes there? Take the target alive with the wind!
Get out of here!
Attack!
Blitz.
Take the target alive! Attack! Take this!
Out of the way! Come a little
Target
closer.
alive!
You've been a naughty boy.
Beaten by a princess.
Stop! What's all this about?
Yeah.
Lady Kojin, these two strange people suddenly appeared. They seem to have designs of the Guizhong Ballista.
Who are you calling strange? You want to go to the Jade Chamber? Who are you? We're invited guests here to look for the Liyue Qixing. Who are you? Well, as it happens, I am one of the Liyue Qixing.
No shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm Kujin, the Yuheng of the Qixing. I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes? Didn't expect to meet you here in the mountains. Wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich big shot out here in the middle of nowhere either. The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair. And yet, it was fixed in a single night. I came here to investigate that occurrence. These Millilith are just here to guard the scene, not to arrest anyone. So, this was all a misunderstanding? Paimon never would have thought. Anyway, for a mortal to be able to repair an Adepti mechanism is quite the mystery, even to the Qixing. That was... Oh, right. So, Lady Yuheng, might you have any idea why Lady Tianquan invited us to go to the Jade Chamber? Just call me Kujin. I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance. Or at least, to not wholly side with the Adepti. We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti. They want to protect Liyue as well. When you say protect, you're referring to their sanctimonious arrogance, aren't you? Huh? You are mortals, and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as someone with the ability to assassinate a god. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be pointless work. Perhaps they even wonder if there might be a cover-up. I'll say it like it is. They're underestimating us. Well, you've got a point there. Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen a person from Liyue who doesn't respect the gods or the Adepti. Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay in moving against us, Qixing? Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is mine alone, and Ningguang does not share it. Either way, I will admit that the actions of the Adepti this time were quite restrained. Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But to think that they would call for a council of Adepti rather than come down here directly. How surprisingly civilized of them. Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could. But I doubt we can do that here. The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
Another super bold statement.
I'll stop here. Honestly, I hadn't intended to say so much. But you're a good listener, Traveler.
Yeah, because my Traveler doesn't talk.
You should both
Yeah,
be
no
off to the Jade
shit.
Chamber. Don't be late.
He
now.
does say
Ningguang's
one
schedule
thing
is packed
later
to the
on.
gills all the way till
Vagina
next
boobs.
year.
Vagina boobs.
The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber as the greatest honor. Each brings rich gifts as they visit, all to curry a little favor with Ningguang.
Favor?
I see. I wonder if we should try.
Wait, that's right. Greeting gifts are a staple of Liyue's culture. We need to get one. Not to curry favor or anything, just to respect Liyue's culture.
All right. You can decide on your greeting gift yourselves. Let me tell you how to get to the Jade Chamber first. You didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Go back to Liyue Harbor. Find a guide at the Yuehai Pavilion, and... well then. May we meet again, Traveler.
Simply put, then we take it in turns to cloak anyone.
Well, that Yuehai may not respect the gods, but Paimon thinks she's a pretty cool person. So, what should we give to Ningguang when we see her? Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of an amazing snack last night. Sugar-frosted slime! Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect for a super rich person like Ningguang. Why don't we go with that for a gift?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Nope! But Paimon's sure that we just need to make it with some boom shakalaka. Let's go gather
Boom
ingredients. Time
shakalaka.
waits for no one, and neither will our riches.
You understand what she's saying?
Saying, do you not understand the words?
Okay, oh man, that prayer is all the way up there. Okay. I say a little prayer for you.
Together, forever.
Where do we go? What's the plan? Traveler, Paimon, hold on.
I completely heard something else.
Something has come up, but you ought not know.
Let's go get her. Fuck the friend.
Yeah.
Probably your mom's best buddy, right? Never. So, according to the that's what I thought. So where do you want us? Do you need us to touch? No. Please keep everything. The proper course of action would be to involve my brother and visit her. Exactly. That. You can count on us. Wonderful. In fact, I was hoping... Oh, we don't mind. We don't... Thank you kindly. All right, sounds good.
Be right back. 1 second. Okay.
Fuck, where did it go? Fuck up. Ah, there it is. Yeah, there's wind right here. But I feel like there's another one then. Ah, puta, it's over there.
It's a miracle!
I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh shit. Oh, thank God.
I will protect you. I'll catch up. All in a day's work.
Oh shit. Okay, and how the fuck am I supposed to get that? Suck. How the fuck do I get that? Fuck. Yep, I am a fellow PlayStation player. The hell? What's that message about? Okay, how do I get that?
You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2?
Is there something for me to go there and get it? Maybe there's a wing thing.
Someone needs assistance.
Oh, maybe something took me out here for nothing. Oh, it's over there.
Ooh, wonderful. I'll catch up. Look, steady as stone.
We don't beef with children. We smack kids.
What the fuck? How the fuck did that not kill him? That was a hell of a drop. Oh, you fucking reset it.
Try not to enjoy this too much. Has a good night, Shun. Best give it a spring cleaning. Leave it all to me.
Okay, I'm gonna try to climb back up there again.
Is it a what?
Is it a cross? Are you blind?
I am.
Yeah. What is that? Do you know what that means by any chance, Roman? With these swords have that after dealing an opponent with elemental damage, the skill has a 40% chance to end its own CD. Do you know what that means?
I have no idea. The sword I have on here, it does that too. Oh shit! No!
It was my honor to serve you.
Well, fuck. I just took one hell of a fall. Okay, that's. I found the way to get to that fucking prayer over there, but I can't get to it still. Like literally, it put a bridge right there for me to get it, but I can't get it.
Weird.
Like I'm under it, but I can't jump up to get it because it's still a little too high for me to get. Maybe I gotta beat this. Oh shit.
You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy.
Let's dance.
I must leave no stone unturned. You've been a naughty boy.
Let the show begin. Things are going so smoothly today.
I still can't get it. Fuck. Maybe, no, I want to be able to make it from that mountain because it's too far. Fuck. Like, literally. Like, I'm going to send you a picture.
All the standing around is making me so sleepy.
Like, you'll see literally how close I am to it.
Shit ton of Christmas wrapping and shit.
View image. Oh yeah, that shit. Oh my god, bro. I hate when that shit happens. Oh my goodness. You might have to just get a little bit higher up. There should be like a rock. Is there like a rock or something around there?
No, it's a bridge. That's
I'm gonna
it.
send you this. I'm gonna show you
Oh,
these
but this could
pictures
help.
I took yesterday.
Oh.
You know,
No.
have you found out? Have you been using your camera lately? Like the
Yeah.
camera?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Here, I took these pictures yesterday when I was flying. Let's see what you think of them.
Oh! Okay, I got it. I got that little shit now.
Got it.
Yeah, you know that fan that's right there that takes you, supposed to take you to the Emerald Palace or whatever?
Yeah.
Well, if I don't charge up my wind attack, it won't blow strong wind.
What the hell?
Like, if you just, like, tap it, just to blow that, you know, just to do your wind blade real quickly, it releases the wind just a little bit. But if you fully charge your wind attack, it spins the fan faster.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Oh, you see him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I finally got that fucking prayer. Now I could just go to the city I need to go to.
That's the main, right? You're doing the main?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't wait for you to see what happens.
I keep rewatching the video where you got struck by lightning.
Oh my god, dude. That's one of those, like, you know what I mean? Like, it was everything, the stars just aligned because I just so happened to be there. So happened to be a thunderstorm. Like, god
Behold
damn it,
our
bro.
new champion. You cannot say anything about this dude. Bam. Okay, that was a strike from God. That's a different
God
story.
himself wouldn't dare touch him.
It's
Boom.
well,
Well.
delicious. That's the one.
Wanted to post that one, but I don't know. I'll do that shit later.
Oh, I gotta fight slime.
Huh? Is it just Paimon? Or is there a sweet fragrance in the air?
Actually, this one's next.
Did you hear that? It seemed like it came from those ruins over there. Uh-oh. It looks like the treasure hoarders have locked someone inside.
I think I'm looking for you.
Let's dance.
Dodge this! You're open!
You're in for a little shock.
You're open!
You're in for a little shock.
Have a taste of this! Wind blade!
Oh, we went to Walmart today and I told my momo, let's go look at the internet extenders. Freaking almost close to $100.
What?
Yeah.
That was total par.
Of course, it'd be the fucking item I'm looking for. They had to steal some high-end silk, right? Bro, I hate it when everyone's trying to get into my fucking world, bro. Like, back up.
Blitz.
Thank you for your help, kind travelers. If you hadn't come to my aid, I surely would have rotted in this cell. Those treasure hoarders, when their mood was good, they'd rearrange those pots of sweet flowers. When they were in a bad mood, they'd rearrange my face.
Nothing. No need to thank us all at once or anything.
I understand. Don't worry. I will compensate you both. Don't say that. I only escaped this predicament because of you. I'm Meng Dan, a supplier for Mingxing Jewelry in Liyue Harbor. I often walk around these mountains in search of antiques. I never expected that those treasure hoarders would have their eyes on the same ruins that I had. Before I knew it, they'd caught and imprisoned me. Is there anything that you lack? Antiques, treasure, various knickknacks, you name it. Well, as long as you want what I have to offer, of course.
Wait a moment. Actually, we are looking for something.
Oh? And what might that be?
Do you have a box that can store presents? We'd like a pretty one. The kind that you can use to store snacks.
Of course we do. How can one sell antiques without gift boxes? At Ningxing Jewelry, we have the best gift wrapping service in the 7 nations. Now just give me a moment, and I'll let the boss know. You can go see her whenever you require that box.
Great! Paimon's sugar frosted slime now comes in a beautiful package.
Oh, there's 2 over here. Okay. Oh, it's underwater. What the fuck? Okay. I sing a little prayer for you.
Leave it to me.
Oh shit! I still fell. Dumbass. Oh, yeah. Oh, that fall made me find the other thing, okay. There's one of those prayers underwater.
Underwater, you say?
Underwater, I say. Is it worth it? Let me work it.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, now I need to switch back to my Earth style shit. Ooh, excuse me.
I will protect you.
Oh, it drains the water, okay. And there isn't a barrier, okay. Oh, and it's imprisoned, okay. But there's a window I could climb.
You're in for a little shock. Yeah. What do you think, cutie?
I wish they let you have 5 people in your party.
That would be awesome.
Here we are. This is where we were robbed.
Oh, does that mean I have to do the fucking challenge that's outside?
Very deep on the staff.
What's up?
I might have to do this challenge to get this stupid pixie.
Pixie?
I call those little things pixies. You know those little things that we follow? Then they get to that stone. Yeah, I call them pixies.
Let's spark things up a bit. Blitz.
Oh,
No
that's actually pretty easy.
pain, no gain.
Motherfucker, it went back up there. God damn it.
Perfect weather for sipping a cup of tea while gazing out the window. When I practice my spells in weather like this, I can do half the work for double the impact. I'm just teasing.
Or am I? Okay, got one. Okay, the other one was up here.
Oh my.
Man, this place is full of... I found like 3 luxury chests already.
Damn.
But the third one is inside that barrier with that damn prayer thing.
Prayers, you say.
Prayers, I say. Oh, is this on there?
Man, damn, dude, I want you to hurry and get fucking do that thing so I can talk to you about it. I'm like fucking damn near itching.
Right now, I just need to go get that box, that lunch box. So I'm making that slime.
Oh yeah.
Let it rain.
Windblade! Disappear!
Oh shit, he got out! Oh, there's another crow.
Try not to enjoy this too much. You've been a naughty boy.
I'll protect us.
Yeah, it's over here. Somewhere. Oh, there it is.
Get ready for the gliding champion of...
Oh shit.
Wind blade. Is this an answer from this world?
Wait, where did it go? Wait, where the fuck did it go? Shit, did I lose it? God damn, I think I lost that fucking pixie. Little fairy. Oh, there he is. Oh, okay. And the barrier is gone. Fuck yeah.
I'll keep this close.
Oh, it's supposed to push me up to anyone. Okay. Oh, I got a purple one. Please give me something good. A book, a dragon. Green comes with a dragon slayer. Oh, another book.
You got another.
Bennett.
Spell
Oh,
book.
I already got this motherfucker.
Do you refine your stuff or no?
Yeah. Well, that was a fucking waste.
Is this an answer from this world?
How do I convert? Well, that was a fucking waste.
Damn it.
off to go get the jewelry box.
Hey there! A guy called Mung Dan told us that we could get a nice and shiny box from your store.
Uncle Mung already told me about it. Thank you both for saving him. Many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle Mung. If anything were to happen to him, it would be impossible for us to continue doing business. Here, this container is itself an antique, with at least 140 years of history. It's already been cleaned. Will it do?
Yep. It's great! Hang on a moment. Could we borrow one other thing?
Sure. Please help yourselves. As long as it's on our shelves.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, we should be able to make a great snack. It's done! The one and only sugar-frosted slime! Carefully now. Into the box it goes and dust it over with a bit more powdered sugar.
Oh, yes. You might want to use these 2 freshly picked flowers as decorations, too.
Woohoo! It looks beautiful! Great! Now that we've put all that we've got into this box, let's go to the Jade Chamber to see Ningguang.
You think you can get your... you... Why wouldn't I, old man? You trade association types are worms. Face it. Mr. Dino Zuma, you got no jewelry. Hey! Business, pay up. Oh, yeah.
Wait, Mr. Carrison, please.
What?
I trust you remember our agreement. If you then please don't. Take flight.
Yo! Oh my god, she is a fucking badass. Yo, I need her.
I got to have her.
Bro, oh my god. I swear to god, fucking... She puts our, the Traveler to shame in swordsmanship. She's an ice swordsman. Or an ice, sword user. Fucking amazing.
Well, that's good. Now you just got to unlock her.
Man, dude, this sucks. Oh man. Fucking samurai.
This is what we
Oh
should
my
say.
goodness.
Excuse me, do you sell the moon here?
No, please,
Let's go meet Sato.
don't worry. We're
Yes.
Kamisato.
How many would you like?
I need
It's
her.
not convenient to speak of numbers here.
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber. Yes, speaking of which, are you two the guests that Lady Ningguang has arranged to meet with today?
Yep.
Thank you, good sir.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guests, but for the Yuhang. What's going on here?
Very well. Traveler, thank you for stepping in. Perhaps you're what? Your praise is quite unwarranted. I admit that it did feel strange for me to come to his aid. I guess that deep down, sorry, I'm getting this right.
Oh my god, how do I get her? Okay, let's see.
Oh shit, bad bitch walking
I've
with
been
those
waiting
high
for
heels.
you, returnee from Joyen Karst.
Yeah. Oh, you finally met her, right?
Mhm.
It's weird having a character in your party, then they show up acting like they don't know you.
Right.
We've prepared a gift. I hope you like it.
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. It seems that I have made things difficult for you, considering that you were supposed to be my guests.
Oh no, it's nothing.
This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this vantage point, one may survey all of Liyue. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianquan, I have spared no effort in hiring the best craftsmen to constantly extend it. At first, it was but the size of one room.
Oh shit.
Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies above Liyue. One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations. Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, who spoke highly of you. As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached Liyue.
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Wait! Was Vergoldet one of your people?
Just Vergoldet? Everyone at Wangshu.
Oh shit. What happened?
What happened?
God damn it, my game had to reconnect, so I'm going through the whole conversation again.
Oh god.
There's the
I've
bad
been
bitch
waiting
walk.
for you.
Get.
It's neat since this is our first.
Oh, for me. This palace floats in the skies. Higher, I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the... At first, it was one day. I believe that not many from outside Liyue. As such, I have been put...
What?
And I finally got wind of your...
Wait!
Just Vergoldet? No. Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours.
Oh shit.
What happened?
When she was telling everybody at the end was hers.
Yes?
You weren't peeking on us from the skies the whole time, were you?
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this altitude. Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people, after all. It would be natural to take an interest. Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. The reason I invited you here was to clear up some misunderstandings.
Damn, if I make a jump from here, I could die. Awesome.
I believe that you've heard of the Archon War.
What?
Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. Much blood was shed, and many lives were lost. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Tevat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the 7. You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Those are giant spears of rock hurled by Rex Lapis during the war. Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon. Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster for Liyue, but the Order of the 7 will not collapse simply because of that. Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, the relationship between the people of Liyue and the gods and Adepti will surely be different from before.
Because I think I'm like so tempted to buy something
Even
that
in a new
$100
era,
fucking room
the
now.
Liu Qixing remain Rex Lapis'
Oh my
former
god, dude, I need
subjects.
to stop.
Do you
I got
really
out of the
think us
shop.
capable
I'm
of
like, no,
having
no, no,
played
no,
a
no, no,
part
no,
in
no,
his
no, 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 no,
demise,
no.
of lacking the
I
foresight
would
to
get, but I would get 13,000 of those. Nope,
that
stop,
day
stop
at
it,
Eugene
stop it,
Terrace. It was also
stop
very
it. No,
sudden.
yes, you know what? Maybe I should.
Even I
Nope.
was caught completely off
Okay,
guard.
let me just move on.
You were there.
Cause I
You
want this. I
no
want
doubt
that.
saw.
I want that girl so bad. She's so badass.
But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act against them now, they will surely gain the upper hand.
Are you sure?
Hiding the Exuvia was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back, to play the spider while our foes scurry about.
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
What do you think, traveler?
Something else I've been wondering is...
Huh? What are you two talking about?
Well answered.
Huh?
The scenery out here is fine indeed.
Oh fuck yeah! I
But
think
the
I can
wind is
change
a
my
little
clothes
strong.
now.
Our preparations to receive guests within are complete.
But of course, my character's a
So
fucking
please,
hard ass, and
this
he's like,
way.
"No, I like these. These are special." It's like, you know, you can put them back on, you asshole.
I've checked. Thank you. Fortunately not. I have... Yes, please. Understood. Here we go. Isn't well, luckily, wait until then. Until you'll find... Yeah! There's a next stop. I'd like...
Wowee! What a huge haul! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
Damn.
30, rank 32.
This Jade Palace is banging.
Oh, bro, that Jade Palace is fucking awesome, man.
Be at ease, you two.
She
Make
even
yourselves
says
at
a lot
home
of stuff
if you
happened
wish.
there. A lot of
Can we really?
I have
adult
invited you two
anal
here as friends. And when friends come over to play, our enjoyment comes first.
profile.
Naturally.
Ooh, isn't this that legendary wall?
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
Wait, I can't remember if Justin's
Because
thing
even the
is tomorrow.
storytellers are
Fuck.
talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall. It's super famous.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. Merchants have always been attracted to secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, traveler? You're rather special, really, and I think you're quite aware of that. If possible, I'd like to have your trust. But if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Kuching,
Welcome! Oh, Miss Kawikata.
you'd pick Kuching?
No problem, traveler.
I had a feeling. I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Qixing, I've had some extra messes to clean up behind the scenes. But after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liu Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liu? Well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been dispelled. I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But, for Liu's sake, we cannot allow ourselves to be shackled by rumors of our usurpation of power.
That's what I used to think. Nobody in the neighborhood, but that's just it.
Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning. I called for the gag
Very
order
much
and
I.
for the Exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation, and also to prevent something similar to the incident in Mondstadt. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. As the Tianquan, one responsible for Liyue, I cannot be too concerned with appearances when opposing them. Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control of Liyue's administration.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for their rite so they could use us for their own ends. wait, that's right. Speaking of ends, could I say one other thing?
Oh, they
Of
don't know what
course.
pizza is. What the fuck? But Pieman knows
Anyone
pizza?
who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return. So, does that include us?
It's all right. I like direct people. Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You can pick any one object here as you please, and you may take it with you.
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to say that. Let's see, what should
Oh,
we
yeah.
get?
Pick something off the wall.
One of the sheets on that wall. Don't look at Paimon like that. One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices, even
Fucking
if it's only
Paimon,
as large
yeah,
as
I swear.
Paimon's fingernail. Just imagine how much more a whole untorn sheet would sell for.
I would have just been like pinching her nose.
Let's
I
grab
have to
one,
go to
the
the store and
biggest
buy it,
one.
like physically, because I had to cash everything because Mom's bank wasn't gonna do that. So I have to go. I had to pull out all my money, but
You
I'll
had to
just run
pull
some-
out.
Yeah,
Well, that was
which I
an easy
hate, but
search.
I must.
The biggest sheet is right up there in the most obvious
Oh,
spot.
I can go to the corner store right here.
La 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 la. Let's see what's written on it. Huh?
Huh?
There's a place marked with a circle
Oh,
on
it's the
it.
store we go to.
Oh, could it be treasure? Whatever it is, it better make us
Should say
filthy
whatever.
rich. Let's see what's written over here. Sigil of permission, something, something, Fatui, research, copy. Huh? Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure at all. This piece of paper shows that a Chising spy discovered traces of classified Fatui research on the Sigil of permission. Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief in the shadows of Liyue, spreading rumors, wanting to get their hands on the Archon's body and whatnot. But research on the Sigil of permission? Paimon wonders what they're up to. Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out. Oh, you really think so? Well, should we not go then?
Traveler, Paimon.
Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely because we can't completely trust Ningguang that we should confirm the truth of what she says for ourselves. That's way out of Paimon's league. Paimon thinks she's been nothing but good to us. Anyway, we'll see if you're onto something. Before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh, let's go to the place marked out on these papers and see if the Fatui really are up to no good there.
It's all true though. Most of the time, I am the staff.
So, have you made your choice? You don't have to confirm it with me. Just choose one and take it. Afterwards, why not sit down for a while in the Jade Chamber? Or have a short stroll? Rest is also an integral part of any journey. Come now. There's no need to stand on ceremony. Loosen up a little.
Well, I'll loosen up a little for you, baby.
That got me thinking.
Sorry, anything business related is confidential.
Speaking of delicacy. Excellent.
Digimon forever
Digital
united as one. Digimon.
Digimon got the power. Digital. Digimon. Getting anal against the will.
Oh god.
What? Isn't that how the song goes?
Yes, that's how the song goes.
This close.
Okay, don't destroy my childhood. Oh shit. Okay, let's see. Okay, finally the close. Dude, I swear to God, my fucking asshole character better want to change.
And they look really mad at us too.
Stay right there.
Let the show begin.
Wind blade. Flash break. Let's end this quickly.
No one escapes my sights. I'll protect us. Ouchie.
With the wind! Let's not waste time. I must collect myself.
God damn it.
Let's dance.
You're in for a little shock.
Let's end this quickly.
Let the show begin.
I knew I should have stayed.
Lisa, no.
This was well done.
Come on, we can do it. I'll protect us. the show begin.
Let it rain. I'll never surrender.
I still die.
Disappear!
I guess this is it.
Let's dance.
Freshness preserved.
Wind blade!
Let's move.
I'll protect us.
No escape.
Wind blade!
Let's dip.
Wind blade!
I must collect myself.
Come a little closer. Blitz.
You need to hurry up.
Let's spark things.
Let it rain.
Wind blade!
This was well done.
With the wind!
You need to hurry up. You need to hurry up. This was well
Let the
done.
show begin.
What unfortunate fault.
From the moment my mother had took over responsibility for the affairs of the clan every time I found myself up against a difficult issue. Because it had been so long since I last saw her, but somehow, all that was left of her is what my feeling of her was incorrect. When I read this, she liked critical. Mother wrote that she'd always wanted to go to a local. I see those lights too, but for someone of my position to just show up at a festival with no warning. It could be even if no one said. The idea of the Yashra, Mother said that she didn't want to put people on edge. She wanted everyone to enjoy. That's right. I hope this is. That's not disrespectful at all. Without knowing, perhaps it was one thing we can simply never be. I understand. Thank you. Mother and I are so that she chose. No, I don't plan to do anything like so. Sure, Hey, come on, don't make fun. I'm going to be true to myself and be so. Let's do this, you and me. Let's Great. If we head over now. Oh, good point. Today's our last day.
Here. And some stacks of blank paper, too. What are they for? I haven't seen this pattern before. But where? Oh, Paimon knows! It looks just like the sigil of permission the child gave you. But how did a relic of the Adepti end up in the hands of someone like Child? Suspicious. Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Teal created the Sigil of Permission, it wasn't to be used as some old relic. Talismans like that were once used in the Archon War to channel divine powers. Maybe the Fatui are copying the Sigil of Permission in hopes of achieving a similar effect. Being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew, that sounds pretty dangerous.
Since it's the final day, I've heard that the peddlers often close up shop early. That's
the way to go. And the plot thickens. We'll need to keep an eye on Child, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Alright, that's enough sticking around here. We gotta go meet up with Zhongli soon. The last stop on our rite of party preparations
on
tour
a date
is
with this
Dihua Marsh.
chick, I guess.
Let's go! Paimon hates being late.
Oh, damn.
It's just that there aren't many people. That used to be the custom, yes.
Hey!
People seem to recognize
Not least because back we met some of the younger generations have never even seen Miss Compton.
You're too kind. There isn't actually.
Oh, a traveler? First time in Inazuma? Excuse me. Hey everyone, listen up!
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago. Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
It was so big and pretty and expensive. Paimon's never seen such a fancy-schmancy place before.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust? What did you talk about with her?
She's super rich and so generous. Paimon thinks she's very friendly. Yeah, his take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. He thinks that even the tactless Yuheng is more trustworthy than her.
Oh, so you also met with Keqing then? What did she have to say?
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue at Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart. Though they are both members of the Qixing. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions.
Traveler, look.
Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. No ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her. Even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan, she would never give up the Jade Chamber.
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most important thing to her then?
Okay.
Why, Mora, of course.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have constantly been trying to sink their fingers into Liyue, and that they aren't to be trusted.
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me in the least. No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the Fatui. Always be on your guard.
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting in Dihua Marsh?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll be gathering wild glaze lilies.
Glaze lilies? But why did we come all the way out here? Doesn't the garden in Eugene Terrace have some? Even Qingsa Village has glaze lilies. Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is always tending to flowers. Maybe we could ask her.
No. Those lilies have all been gardened by people. They won't do it all. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that listens to human song. Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides, and the land was flooded, turning it into the marsh you see now. Nearly all the glaze lilies were wiped out. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. But very few people know that glaze lilies may still be found in the wild. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting, we must grind up the wild lilies and place the powder in a censer of everlasting incense. But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers.
Not bad, huh? It's one of our...
That's correct. Your singing will surely bring out the strongest fragrance from the flowers.
So how good is your singing?
Are you sure about this?
Really? Why doesn't Paimon believe you?
We'll only know once he starts singing.
I gotta sing to the flower.
There you go.
Yes, I agree. To spend the festival together with you today is a truly wonderful experience. This doll sells prayer plaques. It's an Inazuman tradition. You draw your wish onto a pentagonal piece of wood called a prayer plaque, and pray that it will come true.
Oh shit, where did these fuckers come from? Okay, I'm about to sing boats and hoes. Boats and hoes.
Boats and hoes. Every time I come, I produce a quart.
Who the hell's driving the boat? Yeah, be quiet. We're watching TV.
Would you shut up? You ruined my boat, you goon.
That will do for mine. May I see yours?
It's time to sing. Whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da.
You'll be back together one day.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Leland?
Well, no duh, he would sing that song because you're always singing that song.
Wind blade.
No escape. Not so hard. You'll pay for that. Hey!
I'll protect us. Hi.
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
Not so hard.
Wind blade.
Please, keep your eyes on me.
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. Strange. These petals look interesting. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value. Let's collect what we can of these petals.
Well, that's nice and all, but will those petals be useful for the rite of parting?
Unfortunately, no.
That's so lame.
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey! It's... What's her face? Kinda can't remember.
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name. Ah, that reminds me. How was your visit to the Jade Chamber?
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope, we found the way on our own.
What do you think of my dance? Did you... So beautiful, elegant,
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Something seems a little off about Ganyan. She's acting different from the first time we met. Where's her serious attitude now?
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now, I am simply out on a stroll to see the flowers.
You came all the way out
PlayStation
here
player.
to see the flowers? Why not just enjoy the gardens of the city?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, I wouldn't be able to bear it. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the windows to block my view of the gardens.
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't processed my emotions yet. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis. It's truly a changing of the guard. Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7. The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. She is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. The city has never had to bid farewell to its deity.
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This is a little sudden. As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality. Since Rex Lapis has passed, the time of Liyue's contract with the gods and Adepti has now reached its end.
Huh? Did you just say, as an Adeptus?
Yes, I am a mix of human and Qilin. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day. Well, let's save that conversation for another day. You say that you are here looking for glaze lilies? I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked one myself. Here, you may have it if you wish.
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact, I sang a local Liyue ballad to it.
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too. Thanks, Gunyu.
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the upcoming farewell for our ancient lord. If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now. Good luck.
And that just about does it. Our preparations for the rite of parting are mostly finished. Given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting end to our tasks, in more ways than one.
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him starting a business in Liyue.
I've had enough ventures in my life already. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount of effort. And once business is at full steam, the stress of it all only wears away at you over time. So you must be careful to take the time to step back and re-examine yourself. If left unchecked, the wear and tear on your heart may go well past mending.
Wow. See? Zhongli sounds like he's already seen it all. Alright, I think it's about time we head back to Liyue Harbor now.
But when the kids asked me about it, maybe so. Here, it's sweaty side. Heck, Iragen, I know that they don't really like get them. Tell them to get the heck out of my face. Because, right? Don't you think we believe in here, kids? Sure, be careful. Yeah! Oh! Okay. I'm in the hospital now. And the learn on subjects are these. If not, then you should totally come along.
Huh? What happened? The city gate is swarming with Millilith and the Fatui?
This atmosphere is highly abnormal. It Seems as though something big has happened.
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We mustn't act rashly.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position to stop them.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti are now on the verge of conflict.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millilith must rein in the actions of the Fatui. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the Qixing for you. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off guard.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Or will you use your sword to turn the balance? Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently squaring off with the authorities at the gates.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. I hope that Master Hu has been able to keep things under control for the moment. Consider your next course of action carefully, Traveler. If you're trying to prevent an explosion, it may be wisest to look for the fuse first.
Having connections with the Fatui seems to be quite the double-edged sword. So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse? Oh, Paimon gets it! If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely him! He must be waiting for the moment when no one is watching to do something really bad. But where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like this?
No.
It can get uncomfortable, I guess. But what else would I do? Here we are.
No. Because of fire, I've come to it. Come. What about you two? Are you the one? I'm hopeless.
Nah, he's next baby.
Yeah, which is strange.
Don't worry about it, even if it's not.
Well, go ahead and take the...
No, you don't.
Don't worry.
Gratitude.
I already said... All right. That's on my regard.
Will do. Everyone seems to really like him, yeah? You're not the first person that has it. But anyway, let's just...
Let's see.
I'm very sorry.
Don't worry, how about this?
Wow!
Cutting
This is
the golden
house.
house.
The Yes, and if you badge, but this is a so give me.
It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancier on the inside? And so full of Mora. This is where all of Tibet's Mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few Mora go missing. Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky. Good thing Paimon's got you here. But even if we can't take any, we can still have a closer look, right? Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a dream come true. Oh, right. Back to business. It's quiet. Too quiet. Surely someone's gotta be guarding something as important as the Exuvia. Huh? Look! What happened here?
What made you guys embark on your treacherous journey to Inazuma? And we're looking for...
Paimon smells trouble. Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is all right.
The advantage of that is that if you're ever tired from your journey, Inazuma is a great option. When you're exhausted, an adventure friend of mine once told me that if you're too fucked up, don't worry though, and you're here now. So even if you're gonna leave eventually, who knows? Once you're reunited with your family, maybe you'll find Inazuma the right kind of place to call home. I already have an idea.
Join me. I'm back. Okay, good. Absolutely.
Damn, that's like a badass way to place a corpse.
What happened?
You've already fulfilled your task as
The
guides,
dragon corpse.
So why do you still linger here?
Oh, yes.
Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way.
To avoid detect this is
Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly find this secret location, don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be wasted effort? Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
Where?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires.
She used to play with me when I was a kid, or held me once a baby, or something. But there are so many
I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so delighted to be sharing with you. The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she? When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the consequences of her actions. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along.
Oh,
to
yeah,
feel the
you found
thrill
out
of
who he
battle.
is.
Besides,
Yeah, I already knew it was
you
Child.
could never defeat me.
Yeah, I
not
don't
even
wanna
in
say
your
anything.
wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight anyway.
Wait till you see how many
Because if you ask
transformations
me,
this asshole
without
has.
that,
What?
What else is there?
Yeah. Wait till you see his last one. Oh my god.
What is the last one? Just
Fighting
give me that
talk, I
one.
love it. Now let's
It's,
see you live up
it's
to it.
like some, I swear, bro, it's like he's some fucking armored. It doesn't even
This
seem
chance
like
is
him
hard to
anymore.
come
His
by,
voice
so
changes
show
and
me all
everything.
you've got. So very
It's
few
like,
ever
I
get
think
the
he's
chance to
water,
square
then he
off
turns
with a
into
Fatui
lightning,
Harbinger.
and then
So
he
come now,
handles them both.
Amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
He's not that, he's not really
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Here!
No one escapes my sights!
So quick to believe. A fine opportunity. Celestial Voyager!
Oh shit! That fucking Shamu?
You saw his whale attack? Bro, that shit was awesome.
Come a little My. You're in for a little shock.
Let's dance.
Cowering already? Run all you like. A clear shot.
Come a little closer. Blitz.
Try this. Poor timing. Passable left. Wind blade. Passable left. You've made some progress.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Cowering already? Not bad, not bad. Not bad. You've got a trick. Haha, good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself.
Shit.
This is about to get tough. Now, show me
Lightning
what you can do
style.
against the might of a Harbinger.
Oh yeah. Wait till he got one more form after that.
Gotcha. All you do is run.
Okay, arrows ain't gonna be working this time.
Let the show begin.
No use hiding back there.
That marker that's on me, is that like an auto mark?
Something else catch your eye?
I can't remember. Shit. Fuck, I can't remember.
Let's dance.
With the wind!
You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy. Don't be such a
You've
brute.
got some skills. Gotcha.
My.
Ready, steady, go! Go, Barbara, go!
Raging tide! Gotcha.
Let the show begin.
Something else catch your eye? All you do is run. Gotcha. I'll crush you.
I can't stop now. They need me.
No use hiding back there. Gotcha.
God damn it.
My turn.
Let the show begin.
Gotcha. All you do is run. I'll crush you. Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing close to me, Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit you've seen this world. You of all people
I
should
guess
know.
I didn't make it in time.
This should have been expected.
Why? What happened?
Did you
Oh,
think-
yeah.
Well then.
No, that's part of it.
Oh, okay.
I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Oh shit. Oh shit.
This is going to cost you! You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Gold Mouse to me on purpose? No matter. And the Gnosis over, now!
You ain't getting shit, motherfucker.
We didn't take it! Go, Barber!
Oh shit. Oh, I was trying to take a picture of the whale.
Let the show begin.
Here.
Let it rain.
I'll protect us.
Die here.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. Come You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
Let's dance. Let the show begin. Go, Barbara, go!
Die here.
I'll protect us.
With the wind!
Oh shit. You did that well thing and I was like literally in the middle of it.
Oh shit, you're still. I didn't know you were still fighting him. Shit.
Yeah. His health is halfway down. As long as I can keep Barbara alive, I'm good.
Die here.
Stamina needs to recover.
I'll race you there.
I'll protect us.
You're in for a little shock.
Oh shit.
Die here.
Let the show begin.
You're in for a little shock.
Windblade!
Got him.
Look! Child's back to normal again!
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's
Oh,
what we've been trying
shit.
to tell you. We didn't take it!
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be?
Capable of using elemental energy with precision. You are an exception, it appears.
You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called
Oh
a friend,
my god.
even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Pretty sure that's not the
What
normal way to
the
make
fuck
friends.
is happening?
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the
Bring it the
Gnosis
fuck
wasn't
on,
taken by
bitch.
anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
Bring it the fuck on.
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts. As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept away in the process. The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. I seldom willingly involve myself with the weak. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission. Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be no obstacle. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing.
This dude. Oh shit. Fuck. Oh shit. What the fuck is that?
Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone! That guy is fast! What's going on?
Oh shit. I see enough hentai to know where this is going. Hell yeah.
Paimon's exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go. Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Liyue yet, has it?
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Chi-Sing. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Fuck! Bro, I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna beat this fucking shit.
Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out here.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against
fucking
enemies
there.
like that danger. Now that's scary.
Hell yeah, that's scary.
Damn, bro, I am. This fucking chick is whooping my ass.
Here, be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together.
Damn.
And our conclusion is not necessarily.
What? Wait, all of you are supposed to be the guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
Huh?
I don't know how the fuck I survived that.
The Chi-Sing did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands is here. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for.
He almost fucking goddamn stuck her in the fucking head.
We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now. Yep.
Oh shit. Throwing gang signs and shit. Oh shit. shit. Damn. Shield booty clap, man. Fire, motherfucker! Oh, fucking shit. Now that's gangsta.
Damn, dude, this fucking chick was bad, boy.
Those fat bitches are gonna be a pain in the ass.
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millilith, with me! Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you? One wishes to witness.
Miscalculated.
You've been a naughty boy.
Damn, this chick fucking wrecked me.
In a good way?
Dude, wait till you fight her. I'm not even sure if you're. I barely. I had one character left. I swear to God, bro, this dude had like 10% health, and I guess I got. Like, I didn't beat her all the way because nothing was hurting her. Like she was fucking.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it.
Oh,
be careful not to get hit.
I gotta see what's up with this fucking dude.
Oh god, I got hit.
Come on! The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Disappear!
There are so many Fatui! We can't
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children? Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy! That light from your body, it's like the tiny giant cars! Wow, it's Madam Pink's shockwave! This granny's really strong!
Come a little closer. Blitz.
Shit.
Who are you fighting now?
They were getting the ballistica when I was trying to pay attention to the other enemy.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War!
So this is what Ganya's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
both strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy. Let's spark things up a little. Come a little closer.
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Let's spark things up.
Let it rain.
You've been a naughty boy. Surrender and I'll be gentle.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
Fuck yeah.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Combined attack and shit.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Oh shit.
Mondays, Thursdays, fucking Sundays.
The magic circle is breaking.
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
Oh shit.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Damn. She sacrificed her Jade Palace.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now.
Oh shit, I got a mount.
It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both
well,
as
like
a
it's like a little boat, a boat mount going across the sea.
Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue
oh shit, it even
means
has
much to
a...
her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Oh shit, it even has attack power.
I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebearers, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh,
Ningguang. Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Right. That's something that happened in Mondstadt.
Alrighty, brother. I'm gonna crash out, my man, but I'll be on tomorrow, okay?
Okay, man.
Alright, brother. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Later. Quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. but thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be. Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just meet that big monster?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millilith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. Everyone was there. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. It must be hard being an Adeptus.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, Conqueror of Demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough. Away we shall, and return whence we came.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Chiseng will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well, huh? Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting one thing. Child wanted to unleash the god so he could lure Rex Lapis out. But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own. So Rex Lapis never showed up. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death, too? Hyman doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adeptiless rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where young Lee's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshem Funeral Parlor. Longsword in hand, and the world at my feet.
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangsheng funeral parlor isn't in the best state to receive guests.
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him we're here?
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to Northland Bank.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui? Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the Golden House. Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time like this could only mean more trouble. We had better go and make sure that everything is okay.
What do you think, cutie?
You call this cooperation between Harbingers? Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land? I'm sure you must have enjoyed that. Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And you! You're also one of the Harbingers?
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the City of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit awkward, wouldn't you say?
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Except for that little tussle we had at the end. Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me, but that's up to you. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. The Gnosis, please.
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee. For my promise is solid as stone.
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're the Lord of Geo? No, wait! That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you, and splat! This big dragon falls out of the sky, and all of Liyue goes into an uproar. Talk about a disaster.
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound to boil over. That's what he wanted to see, am I right?
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. It is now 3,700 years ago that I founded Liyue, together with the Adepti. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not begun to form, and that the end of my time had not yet come, until one drizzly day. As I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You finished your duties. Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties?
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? I decided that a test was needed in order to reveal the answer. So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Qixing to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue. That's right, which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back under control?
Of course, and it would have been all too easy for him too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired was even more satisfactory than I could have hoped for. Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, they commendably showed the greatest amount of restraint possible. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Qixing, but in the end, they even made efforts to understand the hearts of the people. Credit is also due to Signora, the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract. At my request, she kept everything she knew in strict confidence. This despite the eavesdropping ears of her colleague, Child. This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill the age-old traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. Thank you for joining me on this journey, Traveler. All of these things turned out as I had planned. There is only one thing that I had not anticipated, and that was the conduct of the Liyue Qixing. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of Liyue. But when all was said and done, they seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue as divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of Liyue.
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all.
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me. And it was also that which I longed for the most. As such, this is the best parting gift anyone could have given this god of old.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You've practically kept me in the dark.
I don't know what the fuck.
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. The Lord of Geo ought to thank you for your performance, if anything. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo-Archon, Liyue would never have been able to become a dazzling diamond of a city.
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight? Hey, haven't you learned the Liyue saying, don't always call it as you see it?
Well then, with a Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapoljarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa. Come, child.
Fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes of you.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. Paimon has no idea what could be a good trade for a Gnosis.
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal was of no benefit, then I certainly would not be inclined to agree to it. My agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo-Archon. My contract to end all contracts. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
So, are you buying or not?
Nah, bitch, I'm gone. Dun, 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 dun.
Well, since we're going through with this rite of parting, I guess it means that those rumors hit the nail on the head.
So Rex Lapis is really... But they didn't catch the culprit, did they?
Oh, come on. Do you think that the assassin could have been a normal person? You know what I think? I don't think any of the gossip on the streets you hear from those shady types is worth anything. There's only one real possibility in my mind. I've heard that the assassin was that Fatui fellow. Youngish, pretty high in rank. I think they called him Child.
The Fatui? They certainly are very suspicious. Who knows what those greedy, crooked folks...
Shh! Lower your voice. If the Fatui catch you in their sights, Rex Lapis won't be around to protect you this time.
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean, it's been 2,000 years since Rex Lapis subdued it.
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heels of the incident with Rex Lapis, too.
Say, do you think the person who assassinated our lord and released that evil god might have been one and the same?
Now that you mention it, that's very possible. Yes, it's very possible indeed. I mean, it all fits together. That person must have colluded with the evil god to harm Rex Lapis. Oh, that wicked, black-hearted scoundrel. Still, what sort of supernatural prowess must this person possess to be able to do such things? I have never heard of such a person in all my years.
Ah, forget it. Guessing's no use to us. Look, the Millilith over there looks like he's about to make an announcement. Let's hear what the Ministry of Civil Affairs has to say first.
Hear ye all! The Qixing's words. Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return to dust. This is common knowledge. Gods and Adepti live glorious lives, but both light and shadow have their season. So too must they face divinely appointed trials. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was murdered. Now, let the truth be revealed. Having been thwarted in his trial, Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights. He beseeches the people of Liyue to grieve not and to let not their hearts be saddened. Nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Qixing's announcement said. So that's how they're spinning it. Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not to mention how this excuse sounds like something they just made up on the spot. Could the Qixing already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? But Zhongli said that neither they nor the Adepti knew anything. Did Zhongli tell them in secret after his gnosis changed hands? Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like the rite of parting has been going on for a while now. Let's go have a look. Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying something? Are their speeches over?
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is also the end of an era.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But blinded by our prosperity, we forgot that time can be pitiless.
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn to say farewell. Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts? As we build a new age of prosperity?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking our way!
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young. The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long. Name your price. You deserve that much.
Whoa!
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
Oh, shit.
Roping you in was possibly the most masterful move we could have made. I believe that future generations will say so too when our deeds come up for their review.
Why you? Were you just trying to look cool earlier, or are you really that selfless? If you were looking for someone, you could have just told me that in private.
The cleanup of the premises, managing the crowds as they exit, making an account of the rite. There's much that remains to be done. I didn't miss anything, did I?
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this. Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again. And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,700 years? Right. If the two of you can spare the time, I should treat you to a meal at the Shinya kiosk.
That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some third-round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Shinya kiosk. Are you sure you can afford it?
You're right. I do like the Mora.
But why would Morax lack Mora?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortals do. When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon. So I had to rehearse a little for my new life.
Oh, no wonder! Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because you've never had to. But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite to society who lives off of other people's credit.
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. We also exchange knowledge, memories, and foresight, as well as positions, roles, and lives. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could, no matter how many times he descended to be with his people. I must thank you for that. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the streets of Liyue with you. That is true. But there is no journey that does not end. No meetings without partings.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the Seven.
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed. The Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name among locals in Inazuma.
The Adventures of Sinbad.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before. Raiden?
Raiden.
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun of Inazuma, people call her the Raiden Shogun.
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Paimon doesn't remember that always being the case. It wasn't that bad last year. Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there? Just how did Inazuma become a closed nation?
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power. But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them with favor. This is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been acknowledged by the gods.
That's how people in Tibet see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the hands of the statue of the omnipresent god.
They want to seize visions? But why? Aren't visions blessings from the gods?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under the sole dominion of divinity.
Whoa, that's harsh.
The Anemo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. It seems as though she has finally decided to eliminate any unstable elements that could pose a threat to her eternal realm. The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity. Knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people. 7 ideals for 7 gods, and of these, eternity is nearest unto the heavenly principles. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Yeah, about that. Before the Chising made their announcement, we listened to a lot of people talking on the way. Most of them put the blame for everything on Child.
These are indeed false accusations. But it remains undeniably true that Child did send people to the Jade Chamber to prevent the Adepti and the Chising from defeating the ancient god. I've heard that Ningguang is busy milking that for all it's worth on the foreign relations front at the moment, browbeating the envoys of the Fatui. Ha! Those poor Snezhnayan diplomats. If it were not for Child's exalted position as a harbinger, I'm certain that they would have shifted all the blame to him and called for his dismissal by now. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Ah, that was a good one. Failing a divine trial. How they came up with that excuse, I will never know. That said, the reason why the Chising were so eager to resolve the incident and stop pursuing the culprit was indeed because they received news in secret that Rex Lapis was not dead. I hinted as much to the Adepti as well. How did I accomplish that, you ask? Have you ever heard of this particularly convenient Adepti art known as gifting dreams and visions? All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Chising don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Kuching is absolutely right in saying this. Now, Though I did laud Ningguang's desire for power, believing this to be a good thing, and thought as a matter of course that she must have been behind the Qixing's plan to take governing power over Liyue from the hands of the gods and Adepti. Could the original person who brought up the idea of seizing power have been... All right then. Was there anything else? Well then, I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation. Have patience. I suspect that some serendipity must first come into play.
Fuck yeah. God, I felt so fucking good.